Grüezi miteinander. For today's dinner, Schlarraffenland presents to you pasta pomodoro with honey garlic chicken. And yes, I'm saying pomodoro was doing the classic Italian hand gesture. It's important for the spirit of the dish. For those who do not speak Italian, pomodoro is what the Italians call their tomatoes. This is a very simple dish that will take your mouth to heaven within the first forkful of pasta. Or chopstickful, I'm Asian, and yes, you can judge. If and only if you're Italian. Now let's get to it. First, we'll start with preparing the marinade for the chicken. We need 3 cloves of garlic. Now, using a knife, hands, a spoon, a muscle-operated veggie chopper, just don't use the electronic one. It's bad for the environment and it screams to everyone that you're lazy. We'll peel and chop the garlic finely and set to the side. Next, we need 2 tablespoons of olive oil. Not because it's an Italian dish, but because olive oil is golden and beautiful and delicious. Then we need 1 tablespoon of honey. Now pro tip here. Using the spoon to transport the olive oil to the bowl first will give the spoon a nice coating that helps with the easy and efficient transportation of honey from spoon to bowl. Now we need another half a teaspoon of MSG, aka monosodium glutamate, aka make shit good. Credit to Uncle Roger here. We need another whole teaspoon of garlic powder and another whole teaspoon of salt. And lots of pepper, because pepper never hurts, except when you grind it directly into your nostril. Finally, we combined all the above mentioned ingredients together and mix really well. Keep mixing till your arm starts to tell you that that's enough exercise for today. Doesn't apply to weak arm though. Then there's your marinade. Let's take the sexy chicken thigh and score it so the marinade can seep in better. Now it's time to spread the marinade all over the chicken. You can massage the marinade in too, if you couldn't resist the sexy thigh. Then let the chicken sit in the marinade for at least half an hour, though the longer is the better. Meanwhile, we'll prepare the pomodoro sauce. Again, say it with the hand gesture to summon the blessing of the Italian kitchen god. To make pomodoro sauce, first you would need not pomodoro, but half a red onion, finely chopped, and 2 cloves of garlic, also finely chopped. Put them all into one pot with some oil and saute them on low heat to release the delicious fragrance and flavor. Honestly guys, the quickest way to impress a girl is having her coming over while you're sauteing garlic and onion. 'Cause your house will be filled with warmth and deliciousness, which makes the girl think about food and sharing food on a prettily decked kitchen table with candlelight by the fireplace and a family dinner with 6 kids. And right then and there, in the back of her mind, she's already wants to marry you and have your children and live with you until you're like 90s. That's a very neat psychology trick, right? Anyway, while you work out your dating game, remember to make sure the onion and garlic don't burn. After the lovely aroma of sauteed onion and garlic has filled your kitchen for about 3 to 5 minutes, it's time for the pomodoro. Take the whole can of chopped pomodoro or chopped tomatoes and pour it all in the pot with the onions and garlic and give it a quick stir. And some love too. Now cover it and let it simmer on low heat for about 30 minutes. This will give time for the pomodoro sauce to reduce. If you have some, add 1 or 2 basil leaves for extra Italianness. Like the chicken, it's important to give the sauce time to work its Italian magic. One crucial life lesson to take away here is that good food demands the virtue of patience. You have to have patience to let all the food release the goodness and transform themselves into music on your tongue. While letting the pomodoro do its job, let's fry the marinated chicken. For those that also have an air fryer like us, We air fried the chicken at 200 degrees Celsius for 25 to 30 minutes. Remember to check the chicken to make sure it's cooked through. Salmonella is not part of our menu. About 10 minutes before the chicken and the sauce is ready, start boiling some pasta. You can use any type of pasta you want or have at hand, but we think spaghetti goes best with this dish. Cook the pasta till it's al dente, and remember to salt the pasta water. We're not Olive Garden here. While the pasta is cooking, check back on your Pomodoro sauce. The sauce looks nice and reduced, and now it's time for seasoning. Just add salt and pepper to taste, and it's already perfect. If you're a little naughty, or you're just simply Asian like me, you can add some nice spicy chili powder of your choice for a good kick. Now, know your limit though, and don't add too much. Make sure the pomodoro is the prima donna of the dish, not your tears from the chili powder. Once the pasta is done, you can go ahead and turn off the heat on the sauce. Drain the pasta and coat it evenly with olive oil. If you don't do that, you would have a clump of pasta for leftover and a lifetime cursed from the Italian kitchen god. The chicken should be done by now, with golden, crispy skin. But always remember to check if it's cooked all the way through. Once the chicken is done, it's time to plate the pasta with a healthy amount of pomodoro sauce and a beautiful glistening honey garlic chicken thigh on the side. And all that's left is engueta, buon appetito, itadakimasu, and dig in.